Hey guys, how's it going? I'm back, 90% back. You guys noticed last week there wasn't a lot of content going on, and I did warn you that the content would be slim vanilla next week. I did drop a video on Monday, and I'm back right now, and the question is, where was I? Well, friends, I'm filled full of gratitude right now. My life has changed so much in the last 3 to 4 years. And I'm going to talk about that here. Maybe it'll inspire some of you guys out there. But I was actually in LA, California, on a business trip, which is strange for me. 5 years ago, if you would have told me I'd be jet setting all over the place, doing business, flying. Friends, the first time I flew in years was actually when I came to see you guys at Bunyan a couple years ago. That was the first time I'd been on a commercial jet plane. Seriously, I'd never been on a big plane. I usually drive everywhere, so that's super cool. Now it seems I fly fairly regularly with work and with the whole YouTube thing. So, anyways, friends, I got a couple of videos that I shot while I was away, just horsing around, and I'll break to them right here. I was thinking to you guys, it was 6 o'clock in the morning, the second day I was there. Woke up early like I always do, and I went outside because it was 20 degrees Celsius there and nice out compared to how it is here, and this is what I saw. Hey guys, how's it going? I am here in Anaheim, California on a little business trip. This is something I've never seen before. I've never seen anybody trimming palm trees. Kind of interesting. Doing it by hand. These fellows are here bright and early, just getting a start to the day. And yeah, kind of neat. See, they trimmed those ones to the left. Pretty cool. I just want to say this, and maybe this will be of some use to some of you. Being a hard worker, being honest, and just keeping your nose to the grindstone, it will work out. I busted my butt for years and years and years. When I first started this channel, friends, I used to work. I would leave here at 7:30, and I'd get home at about 9 every night. Still managing to pound out YouTube content and work my full-time job. So, definitely a lot of hustle went into growing the channel till the way it is now. But again, it's all luck, right? I couldn't have done it without you folks saying, hey, I like that guy. Maybe I want to hang out on his channel and hitting subscribe. But anyways, friends, I'm just filled with gratitude. I went down there. I've always wanted to go to California. I've never been. And that is a strange place. I could not live there. Definitely country bumpkin driving around in a big city. I've never seen that much concrete in my life. So pretty interesting, but I just want to say, you younger guys, or maybe you're an older guy and you're still grinding away, put your best foot forward every day, work hard, be honest, and make things happen. And if you get an opportunity, don't be afraid to take it. I had the opportunity to move into management with zero management experience, no management experience of any kind. I'd never worked in a office, and it was a scary time for me, but I was like, you know what? What's the worst that could happen? Sure, I'll do that. And that was 3 years ago, and I seem to be fairly all right at the management game. So 5 years ago, if you would have told me I'd be managing, running the company that I work for, I would have laughed at you. I was just a sheet metal worker, hence the name The Tin Man. And so anyways, friends, I just want to say, put your best foot forward, work hard, be honest, and you can get places. So anyways, friends, I planned to make a video on Friday, but what happened was we flew out of Calgary, and we ended up hitting a snowstorm there, and we were super late. Here's me taking off from California, and that was, little did I know, that would be the last time that I saw good weather before I got home. got to see the Hollywood sign, so that's cool. But anyways, friends, we were delayed, which is whatever. Sitting in LAX being delayed, it's still a huge opportunity for me, and I feel humble and just have gratitude that I get to go on trips like this. So anyways, friends, we ended up getting home late. I didn't get home till 1:30 a.m. at on Friday morning. We left Monday, and so yeah, and then Friday we had an Easter supper. Saturday we had an Easter supper. Today, friends, I am bagged. I got nothing in the tank. I've spent the day watching cartoons with my daughter. Traveling is hard on me. I miss my family a lot when I travel. Anybody that's traveled with me can attest to that. And having a young family and traveling can be hard on this big, squishy fella. So anyways, just been hanging around with my daughter all day, watching cartoons, and she's been eating candy. It's been a good deal. Anyhow, friends, so where are we at with all of our projects? Well, some of my parts are here. I have my piston rings for my Harley, which means I really want to put this thing back together. It got the juices flowing watching guys split lanes on the freeway there, and I really want to get this Harley back together. I went to the swap meet yesterday morning, just to look for parts. Didn't find much of anything there, but I'm ready. I think I'm going to put this thing together this week and hopefully hear it run. I got to do some wiring for my tack, and I also have to, I want to fix the paint job on the fairing that's right here. So anyhow, back to the Mac. Let's go to the dirty bench. Okay, I'm glad you guys enjoyed this. It is ugly. It's hard to weld this old rusty metal. And again, I mentioned that I'm probably not done this thing. It's going to be like that. I think what I'm going to do is I'm probably going to cut this off straight. And I'm going to cut this like that. And I'm going to put just a little dump here. Okay. It's straight down. I was talking to Buckin about it, and he thought maybe we should put a little dump on there. So the key, friends, is back pressure. I'm getting my back pressure in here where it squeezes down, but also you don't want to burn your hands. Okay, it'll probably end up facing down like that, and I'll just cut the end off. Okay, so this thing's pretty much ready. I ordered a few more gaskets for it. They will be here shortly. And I also, friends, talking about I don't know if I mentioned this already. These are in the same weight class, so it'll be interesting to run these together when they're both ported. I don't know which one's going to make more power. This is that Poulin. This is 85 cc's. This is 82 cc's. I think the Poulin, being a reed saw, is going to outrun this Mac. We will find out, though, won't we? I think the Poulin will make more power with less work. Also, friends, I'm cheating. I spent a few bucks, and I don't know if I mentioned it. They should be here tomorrow or the day after, hopefully. I found a NOS set of Boysen 2-stage reeds for this saw that bolt in underneath the carburetor. Okay, so I'm really excited. I knew that Boysen made reeds for these, but I've never found any. And I saw a set on eBay, and I bought them right away. They were very expensive for what they are, but I think I want to bolt those right into here and just see how this thing cuts. And then, of course, we need to make a pipe for this saw because the stock muffler is rubbish on these things. There's a lot of options that we can use, but there's a lot of room in here pipe wise. The biggest setback for this saw is it has the chain brake. I might actually dump the exhaust that way out because this thing's kind of in the way. I don't want it blowing at the operator. So that's ready to rock and roll. The other thing I ordered, friends, I ordered 2 or 3 more Tillotson carburetors, NOS ones, brand new. One will not go on this saw. This saw I'm going to run the original Mac one. If it ends up not being happy, I will maybe try and retrofit a 372 carb onto here. I've never successfully done that. The newer carbs, they fuel a little bit quicker. The old carbs, Buckin taught me this years ago, when you're getting in there with your screwdriver, you really gotta, you really gotta take your time tuning them. They tune slowly, I find, these old saws. But I ordered a new Tillotson carb for our 064 for this thing right here, because I want to see. This saw clearly has a carburetor issue, so I ordered a brand new carb for it off eBay. It should be here any day. I ordered 3 carbs from the same vendor, so I'm hoping they're legit. They say OEM. You got to be careful, friends. Tillotson carbs are probably the most knocked off carbs, the HS series. You got to be careful when you're buying them, because really easy to get scammed. Really easy. So I ordered 3 of them from the same vendor. They all say Tillotson on the carburetors. They all say Tillotson on the box. And they have the correct part numbers on the carbs. So I'll show you guys that when we get it. I'm hoping that fixes this saw. Again, 85 cc's. Do you guys notice the trend? Again, I'm not a saw collector. I am, but there's a reason. Like, I would love to run all 3 of those saws together. We could do a cutoff and go, okay, which one's the angriest? This thing is nasty. You guys have seen me run it, and it still has a carb issue. This thing's really, really, really fast the way it is now. So my work is really going to be cut out if I'm going to have to really try hard to make this outrun this 064. Okay, so over the next week, friends, I got to clean this bench up. It's horribly filthy. You guys can see. I don't hide nothing from you guys. It is what it is. I got really busy knowing that I had a trip coming, a work trip, and I was just hammering out projects, trying to get all this stuff done as quickly as I can. And this is what I ended up with. I came home to a messy shop. Nice thing is, friends, my shop was flooded when I left. And I get water on the floor in here, and it is dried out. So I'm hoping, keep your fingers crossed, on a wet spring when we have a lot of snow, this is what happens. I end up with a shop floor that has about a ½ inch of water on it. So I spend a lot of time moving things and keeping things off the floor. So that's where we're at. Still waiting for parts. I love buying parts off of eBay, but I find they take forever. eBay shipping to Canada is so slow, but I can usually find what I need on eBay. So I think we're going to leave this video where we're at. I just wanted to jump in and say, hey guys, how's it going? And just check in with you guys. I'm bagged. I don't know about you guys, but flying really knocks me out. I generally don't fly first class because that gets real, well, I never fly first class, friends. Yeah, when I sit in a seat, my knees are jammed against the front of the seat, and I'm so tall in the upper half that it's interesting. The last flight home, I couldn't wait to get off that plane. They couldn't open that door fast enough, and I'm feeling the effects of that. I need my chiropractor. So, anyhow, friends, thanks for watching. Take her easy, and over this week, we'll start getting some of these projects hammered away. The Mac can go back together. I need to do a little bit of finishing on the cylinder. I need one gasket that I'm waiting for. And I think I have a fuel line. And I think we'll be good, friends. I can't remember. Do these Super Pros have... Yeah, they do. These Super Pros have... Sorry, friends. I'm turning it on. I don't know what you guys saw there. But these Super Pros down here, they have a pulse line, an impulse line that isn't part of the intake block. So definitely have to make one or dig one out. Other than that, though, I'm hoping this saw runs. Remember, it does have a chip in the plating. I ground the chip out. Sometimes it's better if you got a chippy area, go in there and make it bigger. Who cares what it looks like? I've run the saw over by hand. It seems fine. I don't feel anything, so we're going to send her. If she blows up, we'll do it again. Anyhow, friends, thanks for watching. Take her easy, and thanks for being here. I missed you guys while I was gone. It was weird not being on YouTube for the better part of a week. I haven't done that pretty much since I've started, or rarely have I ever done that. So thanks for coming back, guys. Post a comment below, thumbs up, thumbs down. Keep sending those emails, and thanks for watching. Take her easy. Later.